Gotta upload yesterday's video. I didn't get around to doing. Got it done last night, but I fell asleep and didn't hit upload.
Well, I wanted to get more done yesterday,
but yeah, it's down to 229. Yeah. Well, they were talking with OPEC's cuts. They said there's still a mass oversupply. Yeah, it briefly went up when they did the initial cuts for the price of oil, and then it quickly came back down after the oversupply was announced. That was even more than they had figured originally. So. They've fracked a lot of wells. They have a lot of wells capped that are already ready to go. I think they still do it, but it's not as much as it was before. Or
as crazy as it was.
I think they still have some that they do that, but it's not very many.
Well,
I mean, active once they drill it and frack it, I mean, all they have to do is cap it and be ready to go. Come back and
put the pump on it. You're done.
Well, yeah, you can put the pump on it or just cap it until oil prices go back up, and take the cap off, put the pump thing to the tanks, and start pumping. I think that's a lot of those wells are like that out there, actually. Which is kind of bad, though, is if you were loving all that oil revenue and you had a lot of wells, and now they're capped and you're not getting any revenue off them.
Well,
the only thing that works in favor of these people that have oil or getting oil money is these people that have these leases for the properties for those things. I think if they're still using their land,
they still get paid.
They still get paid regardless. I think.
Maybe at a lower rate.
I don't know. I know some of those people signed 100-year leases for stuff, so. Assuming that oil company that they signed with is still in business.
If you're not, they still got the stuff.
Yeah. I don't know exactly how that all works, but and yeah, I don't know if they're not pumping, do you still get paid? I don't know. I know the one thing with the people down south there, what they're doing the coal stuff is, yeah, I think they signed like 50 or 100-year leases with them, and once they're done extracting all the coal, then they have to return the land to what it was before or better.
So it can be used.
And then once they return the land, then they have to plant and grow stuff on that the coal company for at least 10 years to prove that the ground is still viable before they can hand it back to the landowner.
Well, and also it puts
but I think it is that even if the lease is done with, I mean, even if they've done the 10 years after thing, is if your lease is still good, if it's still going for another 50 years or 75 years, do they still get paid for that extra time, or is it just canceled when they're done with it?
I don't know. Here's the other thing.
It's a good deal if you have a lot of coal and it's like going for years and stuff. You just sit back and get the royalty checks.
Well, here's the other thing with that: they discovered oil underneath the coal.
Lovely. So, well, that would be interesting. That would be if you had one of those 100-year lease things. Then does the coal company get a hit of the oil money since you're on the?
Can they sell it to the oil company?
Well, I don't know. That's another thing. That'd be a make money thing there for everybody. If that was true, I have no idea how those things are done. Be interesting though. Well, it would be one less hurdle for them to drill through.
So here we are having fun. The 18.
Yep. Yeah, it looks like rain, but there's only a very spotty little snowflake thingies and rain thingies and radars, so it doesn't look as bad as it looks outside.
Okay.
Surprisingly. But you know, for this time of year,
We're doing
with
fine.
almost no snow on the ground and liquid water, they said that the lake is starting to melt
Yeah.
in December in North Dakota. Less than a week from Christmas.
Yeah. This doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to start getting back to normal for this time of year next week. But wow, if it would continue,
No.
people start thinking about getting their ice houses off the lakes. I bet some people have. I bet. I don't know what I want for Christmas. I actually saw an Xbox game console that I could actually afford, and I was like, Battlefield 5 Xbox One S, and I was like, could actually afford that. I don't know why I'd want one, but I don't know. There's some thought of being able to sit on the couch and game,
Well,
and with a gaming thing, but I don't know. It's maybe better than always sitting in my room, my desktop.
well, lots of things need to be fixed, repaired, cleaned, and,
Yeah.
and a lot of it needs to go away. But
Mm-hmm.
not there yet. And they have the white big truck over here. 19 or 20.
Oh, yes, go look at that.
It's big, huge.
Yeah, I think that was that work truck one. I think that was less.
Check your radio. Somebody's put the PRS over the either 444-800 or the 27 link over to the 76 machine. K7JRP.
Their thing isn't displaying, so thingies.
K0KJW. Repeater. Please identify.
AB 0 Kilo Zulu, that was me, over.
No worries. I just wanted to make sure somebody knew.
Yep, should be clear now.
Okay.
Oh, you were up on a 9.7?
On the 800.
Oh, crap.
So was I getting some nice tones then?
Screen.
Because I do it myself.
My question back was it a pretty nice tone then?
It sounded great.
It's so easy with these screens that have the double stack on them.